Here we go. In our room.
¿Cómo estás? Whoa!
Here's the room. Marble floors.
It is, Rodney.
Marble tile. Yeah, we have a bar. It's all inclusive, so all the alcohol I can drink.
And me.
And Jailbait.
No, because
She
it's
has a
white.
red bracelet that she turns inside out to make white again. Got some stairs in our room. You can go down the stairs. They have the towels made up like a little elephant. Isn't that cute? Picture on the wall. And that's where Courtney will be sleeping, on the couch. And we walk out to our balcony. We have a little chair for Courtney. And, oh, that'll be for Lori.
Courtney just lost a chair.
No, Courtney doesn't have a chair. There's a chair for me.
I moved my bed and I lost my chair.
And this is our view.
God.
This is our view.
This is high up. I don't like it.
We are dead center and 8 floors up.
Hey. Hey,
8 floors up, dead center.
No, I don't.
Whoa,
See, from here
we
you
are
wouldn't
on the
notice.
top floor. Holy crap, I'm on the
Hey,
top
neighbor.
floor. I'm backing up
Wouldn't
now.
that be funny if those were those
Getting
people?
away from the edge there.
It was a combination of several games like basketball, volleyball, football, soccer, even high and life. Before they play, they use that building back there, like that, like a theater for ceremonial dance, with the columns, you know, with the ceremony. That one that you see in front, it was only for the most important people, the joy of the street. The lower class, they saw the games on top of the walls. At the back side, there was a stairway in each side leading to the top. And the victory, when they played, the victory was to pass the ball through those stone rings that you see attached of the walls. After this game, maybe somebody was sacrificed. Maybe the winner captain was sacrificed because it was an honor for them. Because they were raised to believe that the afterworld. I mean, they believe in life after death, reincarnation. And we can see carvings of 2 teams, 7 players for each one. And one of them is kneeling down and he's sacrificed. We're gonna see now the carvings of this on the walls over there. Okay, this way, please. Carvings of 2 teams. They are the original carvings. 2 teams. This is one of them. There are 7 players coming down. In front, you can see the opposite team with 7 players again. Take a look at the first one of this team. This is the first one. He's kneeling down like an honor. And he sacrificed. He has no head. From his neck, square bloods like serpents. You can see 4 serpents. But there were 7 serpents. Some stones are missing, but there were 7 serpents. Maybe. Can you see the eagle right here? And the jaguar in front. See the jaguar? Take a look very carefully. These animals, they are holding human hearts in their claws. Can you see it? Human hearts. And from the beak of the eagle is coming out the speech symbol, also from the mouth of the jaguar. The speech symbol. The speech symbol. It seems to be they are talking about the human sacrifices among the Mayas and the Toltecs, because the eagle represents the Toltec civilization from the central part of Mexico. No eagles on this peninsula of Yucatan because no heights, no elevations, no hills. And the jaguar represents the Maya civilization. This kind of animal we have into the jungle. At the same time, these animals represents a duality, night and day. Given by the Spaniards, the original name used to be the Temple of Vulcano Quetzalcoatl. It was dedicated to the sun god. Archaeologists believe this building used to be the solar calendar of the ancient Mayas with 365 days. Each one of the steps of the stairways represent the days of the year. Each one of them has 91 steps. If you multiply 91 by 4, that makes 364 days. Was the last terrace or the last level is forming the base of the temple on top. So the base of the temple on top is one extra step for each stairway, for the four sides. That makes 365 days. The Mayas, they divided a year in 18 months of 20 days. If you multiply 18 by 20, that makes only 360 days. But the Mayas, they added a short month. It was a short month of 5 days. It was used only for meditation and for worship, giving thanks to their gods. And after that, they celebrated a new year of this calendar in July 16 in our calendar. In July 16, we can see a solar phenomenon over here in Chichen Itza. If you come back here in Chichen Itza in July 16, when the sun gets at the zenith at noon, the sunlight falls down perpendicular to this point, and your body don't make shadow. And Chichen Itza becomes, the center of all over the world, just a few seconds. At the same time, the beginning of this calendar, in our calendar, in July 16. If you see very carefully, originally they were 5 each side, so all they were 20, the days of the month. And in Maya week, it was only 5 days. 5 days a week, and 4 weeks makes a month of 20 days. So it used to be the solar calendar of the ancient Mayas with 365 days. This is one of the most important pyramids in all over the world. It's very famous nowadays because we can see a solar phenomenon like a serpent. Like a serpent. It happens only during the equinox. During the equinoxes. In September 22nd and March 21st. In those days when the sun is coming down to the west in that direction at 5 p.m., the sunlight goes through the corners of the levels, and then the sunlight will be reflecting 7 isosceles triangles at the edge of the stay wall, from the top to the bottom. The last one joined with a serpent head that you see at the bottom. Can you see the serpent head at the bottom? So those triangles of the sunlight into the shadow looks like the body of the serpent head in undulating form. Only twice a year we can see it during the equinoxes, when the day and the night are equal in hours. It's not a coincidence. We can see it because this building is almost oriented to the cardinal points, but it has a special deviation of 17 degrees to the magnetic north, like the Pyramid of Cheops in Egypt. It has the same position. So this is one of the most important pyramids in Mexico. It has like a chamber or like a temple where archaeologists found 2 statues. One of them is a beautiful stone jaguar. It's flat on top like this. Maybe somebody sat there, a priest or king. It was like a seat, like a throne. It's so beautiful because into his body, it was a big complex. Maybe the columnade that you see in front, it was like a market for trading, because all these archaeological sites, besides the religious purposes, at the same time, they were commercial centers, and they used the cocoa bean like a money among the Mayas. The merchants, when they go outside of the Maya area, they were trading, but just exchanging things. They used to exchange only, okay? Maybe they used to make human sacrifices on top of that building with prisoners after the arrival of the Toltecs. They cut the chest of the victim, and then the human hearts were taken out, and the human hearts were offered to the sun god. These kind of human sacrifices were done by the Toltecs, Teotihuacanos, Aztecs at the central part of Mexico. There were different cultures at the central part of Mexico. So maybe after the arrival of the Toltecs, the Mayas, they began to make these kind of human sacrifices. And for that reason, we can see the eagle and the jaguar over there holding human hearts. Even the carvings of beautiful square faces with large noses, known as Chac, the god of water of the ancient Mayas. At the center of the wall, he has like a big serpent head, and from his open mouth is coming out the human face of Kukulkan or Quetzalcoatl, like a man, This guy is like a eagle and like a serpent, at the same time. The plumed serpent's god. It's a beautiful combination or symbol of Kukulkan or Quetzalcoatl. There is an inner building, that one, but it's close to the public. In there was a mural on the walls with frescoes or paintings, and it was a little town, a little village in front of the ocean. There were thatch houses painted. That's why we know that these people in that time, the lower class, were living in thatch houses. And there were 3 canoes navigating in front of this village, maybe merchants, into the water. There were fish, crabs, and the inner building is hollow. it has 4 doorways, like this one outside. But each one of them is facing the mid-cardinal points. Northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. At the very center in there, it has a solid base, which is very thick. The wall is open 10 feet from the floor. And there is a stairway in there, like a spiral, going up, leading to the top. Where you see those little windows up there, can you see it? The top of this building, it was like a big observation chamber, where the Maya saw the heavens, or the astronomers, saw the heavens at that time. The Maya, they were excellent astronomers. They calculated the solar year of the Venus planet, Jupiter, Saturn. They were able to predict solar eclipses in the future. They didn't use anything like a telescope. They used only their eyes in order to see the heavens. But they saw most of the planets that we know in our solar system, much before Galileo.
This was the storage house for like corn and stuff. They think. They don't really know for sure. Way up there. Where?
Stupid. He's filming. So you watch that? That reminds me of my dad. Zoom in on it. I'm dying. I know, like that.
Here we are at the top of a very, very steep pyramid that only me and Courtney climbed. Courtney,
I got
hi to your grandchildren. You
This
climbed.
might be the only time you'll ever see me. Otherwise, you're gonna have to save the eggs.
We're at the very top, and actually there is something way out there in the jungle. There's some type of temple, and there's another temple. Lots of columns to support roofs. They think it was one time a marketplace, a great market. And maybe sacrifices were done up there. And Courtney needs to go. This is the top of the north side. Those are the things sticking out. More serpent type stuff. Round columns. There's Tarzan. Did you see Tarzan? Inside the main chamber. At the top of the north face. Yes, Courtney?
This is the closest we get.
And that path goes to the sacrificial well. You ready? Wave high.
and goodbye.